Hello, and welcome to the Daily Dose of your Spiritual Vitamin with me, Bonnie B. For the sake of this broadcast, we will be studying from the Kybalion. The authors are the three initiates. Now, for this study, we're going to pick right back up where we left off at so that we can become Master Manifestors. Okay? Get hot so easy. Here we go. The law of correspondence in our appendix reaches only to that aspect of the all which may be spoken of as the aspect of becoming. Back to the law of aspect. Aspect is the aspect of being, in which all laws are not lost in law. All principles merge into principle, and the all. Principle and being are identical, one and the same. So principle and being of the all, the principle of the all and the being of the all is all the same. Therefore, metaphysical speculation on this point is futile. We go into the matter here merely to show that we recognize the question and also the absurdity of the ordinary answer of metaphysics and theology. In conclusion, it may be of interest to our students to learn that while some of the ancient and modern Hermetic teachers have rather inclined in the direction of applying the principle of correspondence to the question, with the result of the inner nature conclusion, still the legends have it that the Hermes the Great, when asked the question by his advanced student, answering them by pressing his lips tightly together and saying not a word, indicating that there was no answer. But then he may have intended to imply that the axiom of philosophy that the lips of wisdom are closed except to the ears of understanding, believing that even his advanced student did not possess the understanding which entitled them to the teaching. At any rate, if Hermes possessed the secret, he failed to impart it. And so far as the works is concluded, the lips of Hermes are closed regarding it. And where the great Hermes hesitated to speak, what mortal may dare to teach? But remember that whatever be answer to the problem, if indeed there be an answer, the truth remains that while all is in the all, it is equally true that the all is in all. The teaching of this point is emphatic, and we may add the concluding word to the quotation, to whom, to him who truly understands this truth hath come great knowledge. So remember, it cannot be said to any reason whatsoever for the all to act for a reason implies a cause. The all is above cause and effect. And the answers are locked up in the self of the all. The all acts because it acts. And that will conclude that lesson as far as the all in all. Chapter 7. We will now begin to move into chapter 8, which are the planes, Planes, of correspondence. As above, so below. As below, so above. The great second Hermetic principle embodies the truth that there is harmony, agreement, and correspondence between the several planes of manifestation, life, and being. This truth is a truth because all that is included in the universe emanates from the same source. And the same laws, principles, and characteristics apply to each unit or combination of units to actively as each manifests its own phenomena upon its own plane. For the purpose of convenience, of thought and study, the Hermetic philosophy considers that the universe may be divided into three great classes of phenomena, known as the three great planes. And these great planes are the physical plane, the mental plane, and the spiritual plane. These are the three great planes that the Hermeticists teach for manifestation. Hold on, this coffee is so good, I must get more. Thank you. Excuse me. These divisions are more or less artificial and arbitrary. For the truth is that all three divisions are but one ascending degrees of the great scale of life, the lowest point of which is an undifferentiated matter, and the highest point of that being spirit. And moreover, the different planes shade into each other together, so that no hard and fast division may be made between the higher phenomena of the physical plane or the lower of the mental, or between the higher of the mental and the lower of the physical. In short, the three great planes may be regarded as three great groups of degrees of life manifestation. These are the degrees of life manifestation. Spiritual plane and the mental plane come together to bring it about on the physical plane. While the purpose of this little book do not allow us to enter into the extended discussion of the explanation of the subject of these three different planes, still we think it do well to give a general description of this same at this point. At the beginning, we may as well consider the question as often asked by the neophyte who desires to be informed regarding the meaning of the word plane, which term has been very freely used and very poorly explained. In many recent works upon the subject of occultism, the question is generally about as follows: is a plane a place having dimension, or is it merely a condition or state? Ask the question again. Is a plane a place of having dimensions, or is it merely a condition or state? Ponder that until the next lesson. What do you think it is? What do you think it is? In the three dimensions: spiritual plane, physical plane, or the mental plane. Are these dimensions, or are they conditions in the mental state? When we come back to our study, we'll answer that question, and we'll move forward and we'll pose more questions. Because in order to become a master manipulator, you have to be able to ponder these three questions going in this thing. Okay? And that is the fact of the three great planes, or the three great groups: in the mental, physical, and spiritual planes, for the purposes of your manifestations. Okay? So we're going to stop right here on our lessons in becoming master manifestors, so that we can learn between the several planes of manifestation in order to manifest more effectively. Okay, so that's it for the Kybalion today, and we will return, for we have so much to ask and so much to learn. Because we want to be not just manifestors, but master manifestors. Okay. Till it's time for your next daily dose of your spiritual vitamin. If you enjoyed the lesson that was taught today, come on back. Get another lesson with me, Bonnie B, as we explore the Kybalion and learn to become master manifestors. Bye-bye. Oh, if you like the content, check subscribe. Give it a thumbs up. And come on back. Thank you.